Hey, what's up guys? I'm BTC. Have you wanted more custom weapon skins beyond just the golden gun? Well, a little slip up by Blizzard shows that you might be in luck. Also, the new Overwatch comic teases what could be some really awesome new legendary skins. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the possibility of new weapon skins. So in the Doomfist video that Blizzard released the other day, they talked about the character, how it just started as a name, and then it kind of, blew up from there, and the character took a life on of its own. Well, during that video, they showed some kind of test footage, and in that test footage, it showed some weapons that aren't actually in the game right now. So it's pretty common practice for Blizzard, or any gaming company for that matter, to use placeholder images, textures, and character skins for things that are not completely fully developed yet. In the case of Overwatch, Blizzard has said that they often use the Tracer skin, kind of like a modified Tracer skin, to stand in for new characters. When they were designing Orisa, they used her industrial skin as the stand-in placeholder. Basically, they just gave the chain gun to a Zarya, and that's what was running around. And they just used that as a placeholder until they fully developed the actual design that Orisa was going to have in-game, like the actual character model and the skin. So that's totally common, it's something they do all the time. But with the test footage that they were showing in this Doomfist video, it doesn't really make any sense because the characters that we're going to be taking a look at, Sombra and Soldier 76, already are very fully developed. So there's absolutely no reason whatsoever for them to have any sort of placeholder images or textures on any part of the character or their weapons. So around the 3-minute and 58-second mark is the part of the video that we're going to be paying attention to. So if you look at this Sombra character here, you'll notice that it's the default character skin, but the weapon is not the default weapon. Now, if we compare this to anything that she has, it doesn't match up with any of it. Like, there's a couple that might be a little bit close, but there's nothing that she currently has in-game that looks like that weapon. And if we back it up just a little bit with Soldier 76, you'll notice he's using the default skin, but the gun, even though it's kind of close to the default gun, it's not the same thing. And again, if you try to compare this gun to anything that Soldier 76 has, that gun is currently not in the game. Now, we've already had the golden guns for quite a while, but we've never actually gotten anything else. Now, Jeff Kaplan has said that he regrets having it attached to the competitive reward system, so that likely means any new weapon customization type stuff that we get would likely be more like standard loot box drop type stuff. But if you stop and think about it for a second, legendary skins look really cool, but you never actually get to see it as the player. You can see it on other people, sure, but you never actually get to really see your own skin. The only thing you see when you're playing is basically like your hand and the gun that you're using. So even though you have an awesome looking legendary skin, you don't really get to enjoy it because you can't see it. Well, unless you emote or you die. So weapon skins actually make a lot of sense. Also, they're very, very popular in other games like CSGO. So looking at this section of the video again, Soldier 76 and Sombra are established characters. There's absolutely no reason for them to have any placeholder textures whatsoever. So the fact that they are using weapons that are not in the game does seem to indicate that Blizzard is working on new weapon skins or possibly some sort of weapon customization stuff. Alright, so moving on to new legendary character skins, Blizzard just dropped a new Overwatch comic with Doomfist. It shows what he's been doing after he broke out of prison and what he plans to do with the Talon organization. Now, in this comic, there are a couple of characters, notably Sombra and Reaper, who are wearing new outfits. And if history is any indication, there's a really good possibility that these new outfits could be legendary skins in an upcoming event. Just to go back a bit, the comics for Halloween, Christmas, and Uprising all showed existing characters wearing stuff that they don't already have in game, and then it turned out that those did in fact turn out to be new character skins that we got in the upcoming event. So while it's not guaranteed that Reaper and Sombra again get these new skins, there's a pretty good chance of it. So during the comic, some of the major Talon operatives are attending this masquerade party. So the first one we're going to look at is Sombra. She only has a couple of panels, but you can see that she's wearing this really cool jester outfit. Now, this might be something that she gets, maybe, maybe not, I don't know. But the next character is Reaper, and he's in a whole bunch of these different panels. And as soon as I saw this, I immediately recognized it, and I was like, oh my god, that is so awesome. He is dressed as the Red Death, which is the outfit that the Phantom of the Opera was wearing in that story, the Phantom of the Opera. And the Red Death is based on the Edgar Allan Poe short story, The Mask of the Red Death. So this is what the Red Death outfit looked like in the Phantom of the Opera movie from 1925, and it looks spot on as a match. And also in any of the modern plays of the Phantom of the Opera or the Mask of the Red Death, they have this, and basically this is what it looks like, and that's awesome. And if Reaper gets this, that would be really, really cool. So there's only one little problem with this. That's the next event is the Summer Games. Last year, all of the Summer Games skins were basically sports related, and they're probably going to continue that this year, so it's pretty unlikely that Sombra and Reaper would get, masquerade party themed skins during the summer event. However, after the Summer Games, the next major event is Halloween, and then I think it's a very good possibility that Sombra and Reaper could get those skins for Halloween. So what do you guys think about the possible new Reaper and Sombra skins and the weapon customization skins? Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to check out my Discord server where you can join the community and find other players to group with. The link for that is in the description. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button. Remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault. Also, special thanks to all my Patreon supporters for helping to make this all possible. If you'd like to see what kind of cool rewards you can get for supporting the channel, check the links on screen and down below.